As we begin to consider solving equations, let's look at what combining like terms is, because that's one of the most important parts of getting started in solving equations. Combining like terms means to add the coefficients of terms that have exactly the same variables, exactly the same exponents. Let's look at a series of terms and see whether they're like or not. 5x, 5x squared, 5x squared y, 5xy squared, 5x squared y squared. Well, the first thing you notice is they all have the same coefficient, 5. But that doesn't really matter when you're talking about combining like terms. It's only the exponents and the variables that we're interested in. And there's a couple of terms here with just x's, but one is x and one is x squared, so they're not like terms. The rest of these have x's and y's, but they have, this one has an x squared y, and this one has an xy squared, and this one has x squared and y squared. So, in essence, none of these are like terms because they do not have exactly the same letters with exactly the same exponents. Let's consider this. 15x squared y plus 3xy squared minus 7x squared y minus 4xy squared. Are there like terms in this addition problem that we can combine? So we look and we see that we have x squared y's. Are there any other x squared y's? Here. So we really have 15x squared y minus 7x squared y. So we, in total, have 15 minus 7 x squared y's. Let's likewise consider these other guys. Here's a term that's 3xy squared. And here's a term that's xy squared. So this problem is 3 minus 4 with xy squared. All that remains to do is the arithmetic in the parentheses. 15 minus 7 is 8. 3 minus 4 is negative 1, so we'll take away the plus and put minus, a little shorthand, xy squared. This says negative 1, minus 1 xy squared. And so that's how we combine like terms in a problem. And we'll have to do this several times whenever we're solving complex problems in equations, whether they deal with exponents or not. So pay attention to combining like terms. They can look close, but they're not.